Hi, welcome back to another Whiteboard Wednesday with me, Sam Ashdown. And this is where I share with you my best tips, tactics and tricks to help you grow your agency through smart lead generation tactics. This Whiteboard Wednesday, the content of the Whiteboard Wednesday is content repurposing. And I'm going to do this in 3 parts because I've got my little crib sheet here, which is beginners, intermediates and advanced. Now, content repurposing, well, what's that? That is when you take a piece of content, for example, a blog post, which I'm going to talk about on this video today, and you split it into lots of different pieces of content to make your content go further and reach more people. It also allows those people to digest the content in a way that is best for them. So some people are highly visual, not me. They might want to see pictures or videos. Other people want to read lots of information. So it allows each person to consume your content in a way that feels comfortable for them. So first of all, we're going to start off with how you would take a main blog post. Let's say you've got a 1,000-word blog post all about how to prepare your house for viewings, which would be a really good blog post to write. All the ones I've done on that topic in the past have been really popular. So you've got your piece of content, you've put it on your website and you've got a link. So where are you going to put that link? Well, the first place you're going to put it, you're going to share and schedule and distribute your content is on Facebook. So the easiest thing to do is to get the link from your website and put it on Facebook. And what Facebook allows you to do, sorry about that. What Facebook allows you to do is allows you to put the link on, then it pulls through the content from your website. If it doesn't work properly, you need to talk to your website developer because what you should do is it should show an image from the website page and a little bit of text that appears as well. You can then, if you want to keep it nice and tidy, you can then just delete the link and it will Facebook still retains all the information on there as well. So that's number 1, Facebook link. All you're going to do is take your link from your URL and you're going to put it on Facebook. Number 2 is Facebook long form. So Facebook long form. And all that means is, I don't know if you know this, but you can actually post all your content on Facebook in one go, on a post. So what you can do is literally copy the text for your blog post and paste it into a Facebook post. And Facebook allows you to put up to 10,000 words on a Facebook post. Now, why would you do this? Why would you not send people back to your website? Well, because some people will never click the link on Facebook, but you still want them to consume the content that you've written. So why not just let them read it there and then on Facebook? And actually, for a very regular and frequent Facebook user, of which I am one, I quite like reading long form content on Facebook and not having to go anywhere else. The disadvantage of that is you can't put lots of nice images and stuff in it. It allows you to put images in, but there is just a cluster of images at the bottom. So you can't really talk about what it is that's in the piece of content and then have the image afterwards. So you can't customize it. You can make the heading, there's a little bit of a heading text option with if you just get to the top bit and it shows a little paragraph sign, you can click on that and you can choose a headline type. And there's H1 and H2. You can also put something in quotes, which turns it into a grade piece of text and that makes it italics as well. So you've got a few options for Facebook, but certainly not as many as you would have on your website, obviously. So that's number 2, Facebook long form. Number 3 is you can upload the image that you've got to Facebook and have that as a link in its own right. So you can actually so you upload the image, upload your text, and then you add the link in afterwards. And that means that if your website doesn't work very well in pulling through that information that you would want if it was a Facebook link, you can actually just put a standalone link in there. Because if you put a standalone link in first, and then Facebook pulls through the wrong content, it's quite hard to get rid of that content. So you're better off uploading the photo first, the image, and then putting your text in with the link, and then it can't pull anything through because you've already put the image on there. So I'll put image plus link. The next type of content repurposing is you can actually use your cover art, the bit at the top of Facebook, the long bar at the top with a long picture on it. So not the picture of you in a little circle, but the long picture across the top that you see on your Facebook page. why not use that to promote your content? So what we do is when we create a piece of content, let's say it's called 6 things to do before a viewing, we then create an image that's just for Facebook. So if you use something like PicMonkey or Canva, you can do this very, very easily. You choose your size, your dimensions. There's even a template for you in those two, on those two platforms. Then you create your image, write the words on it, and when you upload it to Facebook, just make sure that you put the link in the description of the image. And that then shows in the newsfeed of everybody that's followed your page. It's actually got really good reach normally, your cover art or your cover image. And so therefore you've got a way of sending people to your blog post from changing your cover. So add that. Cover art. And then the next two are just really easy actually. Is your Twitter and LinkedIn link. They both do the same thing depending on exactly how you're posting this. If you're posting on native Twitter on desktop, it will allow a link media to pull through and you'll be able to see a little preview of the media that you're then sending people to. And it's the same with LinkedIn. You put your link on there and then LinkedIn pulls through that media so people can see again an image and a preview. Again, if it's not working, you might have to do it the other way around, to put the image in first and then the link in. And what LinkedIn also likes to do is likes to change your link to a LinkedIn link. I'm not sure exactly why it does that. It's obviously using your data somehow, but it does mean it can identify who clicks on that link. Not necessarily the person, I'm not sure if it's using it that way, but it certainly isn't your link anymore. It's not going to show up as your link when people click on it. It shows up as a LinkedIn link, but it does still take people back to your website. So this was part 1 of content repurposing. As you can see, there's a lot more still to talk about. So this is really if you're at a beginner level and you've got your piece of content, you've put it on your website and you really want to show it to more people. This is a way of distributing and turning it into other pieces of content so that people can see it in lots of different ways and lots of different places, and you'll still get the traffic back to your website. And I will see you in next week's Whiteboard Wednesday, where we're going to be talking about content repurposing part 2. Bye for now.